Yeah, the One Soccer League exclusive. Check it out.
We are D1 Soccer League. We're starting up again 2012. My name is Paul Georges, Vice President of the league.
And yes, my name is Alens, Cenatus, President of D1 Soccer League.
We are back again this year. We're looking for a bigger, funner, more exciting league this year. We have a lot of plans involving the teams, the players, and just the community itself. We're just here to discuss some of the things that we're going to be going through this year, some of the new changes, and most of all, just to promote the league, just to get people out there to know what we're expecting.
All right. Like you said, we're going to talk about previous seasons and the upcoming 2012 season, our plans that we have, and the changes that we've been going through. For the players and fans, what to expect. Yeah, we had some fans emailed us a couple of questions from Facebook. We're gonna go through their questions, answering them the best way we know how. Yeah, we have somebody here that's gonna ask us the questions that was emailed to us. So,
the first question is, how long has the league been running?
Well, I'll take this question. The league started in 2008. First, we started in North Cambridge at the Airwife station. Yeah.
How do you compare the last season to the previous season?
Well, last season was a big success for us as a league. Simple the fact that D1 Soccer been running. We was playing at Russell, like Paul said, we was playing at Russell Russell Field, where mostly an open park. We moved to Danny He 2009 and 2010 season, where a lot of fans did not have bleachers, places to sit. Well, last year, like I said, it was a big success because we moved to outdoor, to like a stadium now, where they have bleachers. People could come in, we could play music whenever we want. We could have food, drinks for the kids, and bring all sorts of local entertainment to entertain the fans during the games.
All right. What should the fan expect this year?
The fans should expect a lot because, fans should expect a lot. Simple the fact that it's going to be our second year in that stadium, and a lot of new things so far. There's just been, we are getting ready for. We getting a lot more young players. We have a couple of new teams, young talents wants to come out and play. They should expect a lot from us as a league. And like I said, surely we are getting stronger, more popular. More demanding. Each summer comes. When the winter time comes, people constantly asking us, when's the league start? When do we apply applications and stuff like that? So fans should expect a lot from us this coming season.
Adding to that, I think this year one of the main goals, or one of the main points that we're gonna have in addition to the league this year is just the competition level. We're gonna strictly focus to the highest local players that we possibly find, just to make sure that the league is really well kept with really great players, just so we could push the league further up than the lower leagues around this area.
Well, this question is actually for you, Vice President. What makes the D1 Soccer League better than the others?
Well, what makes us better, we're unique, we're community oriented, and if you look around this area, you would see there's some smaller leagues that plays the games 8 o'clock in the morning, or they don't really have a fan base. We would consider ourselves more like a semi-pro soccer league that's just in the rise. And also, we just have a lot of great players. We have players that play for the Evolution. We have players that play for Division 1, 2, 3 at college level. So basically, it's just a competition level, and also we have a great fan.
This question was actually highlighting the youth, and they wanted to know, is the D1 Soccer League is going to do anything for them this season?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, for years it's been in our portfolio to have a youth D1 Soccer League around the area. Especially there's not that much youth soccer around Everett, Medford, Revere, Somerville community. We D1 Soccer actually wants to have players, especially young kids, come through before each game. That's an hour or 2 hours before the game. We have coaches from different teams to play with the kids, show them a couple of skills here and there. Yeah, but to answer your question, we do have a lot of plans for the youth soccer in the community, in the near future.
Okay, it is Last year, you said that you actually took a loss. Is that going to affect this year or this season?
Well, not at all. I mean, we have been doing this league for a while now, since 2008, and every year financially we have not gotten able to, I would say,
Make a profit.
To be able to make ends meet. It's always been, like I said, a non-profit. We've been working a lot. The amount of hours that we put into this league, the type of stuff that we put in, the people that puts their hands in, it's just, it doesn't really make any financial sense to tell you the truth. But we are there because it's more of the experience than the money.
One of the questions that was asked is aiming toward the last team that actually won the tournament. It stipulated that they were supposed to be paid as part of their trophy, and is there a reason why they were not paid?
Yeah, as far as like teams not getting paid last year, you know, D1 Soccer been here for 4 years, and for 4 years we never once paid a team. You know, it's the same strategy, which is the team who wins the cup gets medal, trophy, and a free entrance the following year, and that's been the strategy for 4 years. And I will also say, yes, we did spoke about eventually paying teams, but we did not make the conclusion for last year. But this year, yes, you know, to make things clear, everything will be in writing papers. The team that win the cups will get paid. But you know, just to be clear, last year the such thing was never really put in paper to talk about such and such would get paid.
Well, I guess rumors will always stay rumors. Am I right?
Hey, listen, we need the rumors make the world go round. You know what I mean? But
well, I think I have another rumor for you,
Yeah.
which is stipulated in there.
Mhm.
It seems that we are going to have the best season of our life because of the past mistakes. And are we going to make new ones?
I mean, we have 4 years of experience, so, and last year was our very first year in the stadium, and that itself was a new experience because you really can't compare the experience from an open field to a closed stadium. So with that said, we do have one full season in our belt, and we're looking forward to making the league a lot better this year, and let's go.
Yeah, and as far as mistakes, you know, there's always going to be mistakes, but it's what you do with those mistakes. Are you going to make a mistake twice, or are you going to learn from it and be better? And that's what D1 Soccer is best at. You know, we never make a mistake twice. You could ask anybody in the league, we never ever make a mistake twice. Every season is always something new. And then the next year we come through stronger and better. You know, people's always going to find something wrong because, you know, they see the opportunity where this league could go. It's there. It's right there. You know what I mean? But it's just us as a staff members, you know, to really get it to that level where the fans, the players see that we could go, you know?
In the league, are there any people or any names that you would want to mention here that actually helped you to be where you are today?
Oh man, there's a lot of people, man.
Every
weekend there's somebody, man. You know.
I don't think we have any time to say all the names that we have.
Names, but there's a lot of people, man. That list could go on. Like I could go back since Cambridge, you know, where guys, you know, like I said, like Paul said earlier, you know, people volunteer to help out the league. The league's like, you know, outside looking in, a lot of people think, oh man, these guys are caking, they make a lot of money, but that's not what it is. We do it for the love of the sport. You know, we have a lot of people that believes in what we're doing, that helps us volunteer to get to where we're going. You know what I mean?
I would say we average around maybe 25 to 30 hours a week, like that we put towards the league. The board itself is not big enough to run the league, so we do need the help of, you know, the team owners. They're normally there for us. A lot of the players are there for us. A lot of the fans are there for us. So it's a community thing, and if we all stick together, we could go really far with this.
Now, if you had one wish to make this year a special year, what would it be? You first.
Well, my wish for the league and for all the teams is just to have competitive soccer. That's all I want. I want everybody to have fun. I want us to play hard and be happy, and most of all, I want us to at least break even.
Oh yeah, and me. So I was just caught up in Paul's answer, but you know, for me, my wish is for the league to be, you know, to where I want it to be. As far as like, you know, same thing, competitive. You know, a lot of fans come out to watch. A lot of community get involved. You know, D1 Soccer. You know, to get the exposure that they deserve, you know. In the big bucks.
No, we do want the fans to get more involved. We want at least we want to pack the stadium. We want the local businesses to get involved. We want the cities to get involved. We want everybody to come out and just have the experience with us, basically.
When you say experience with us, who exactly is the one soccer?
D1 soccer is the community.